Okay, we got the red light, so that means green. Welcome to the Zoning Board of Appeals meeting tonight, September 26, 2024. Should we do our pledge of allegiance?
Please. Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're going to go just a bit out of the order from what the agenda is, so Heather, would you?
Sure.
read this?
So first up, we're going to take appeal number 2024-027, Harold Crowley, 155 Gregory Way, Wading River, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-58-2-10.14, Residence B80 zoning for an as-built attached garage. Applicant requests variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-31, where side yard setback is 21 feet and the minimum required is 30 feet, and where combined side yard setback is 43 feet and the minimum required is 60 feet.
Someone here for that? Come right up, please. All right, please raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God.
I do.
Please state your name and address,
Sheila Fury, 155 Gregory Way, Bating Hollow.
okay? Tell us what you're looking for.
Well, we applied for and received a building permit back in January of '24. And we built the garage. When we went for our final CO, it was denied based on the setbacks. So we're just here to get the variance approved.
So originally, when you made application to the building department, you showed a 30-foot side yard setback on the one side, correct?
Right, so we're the original owners of the house. We built that house back in '96, I guess. And we pushed the house to the furthest end of the one side of the property with plans on someday building a garage, and that finally actually happened. But, so when we went in to put the permit in, we didn't have that on the original survey. So they said, just draw it in and give me an estimate of what the setback was. And we didn't know what the actual property lines were. So and that's what we did, and they approved it based on that.
Right. So essentially, you put it in the same footprint as you originally intended.
Yeah.
It's just, it was closer to the side yard than you anticipated.
Yes.
And most of the homes in that neighborhood have garages.
Yeah, I think we were probably the only ones without. So when we built the house, we built it, whatever money we had to just build the house with a chance to put a garage on later.
Anyone on the board have anything to say? Anyone on Zoom out there?
No one on Zoom.
Anyone in the audience want to speak? No?
So I take it your neighbors were not opposed to it,
No, not at all.
because they're not here. Okay, good.
Who's got it? I have it.
So, Mr. Chairman, with respect to appeal number 2024-027, I move that the appeal of Harold Crowley, 155 Gregory Way, Wading River, Suffolk County Tax Map 600-58-2-10.14, Residence B80 zoning for variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-31, where side yard setback is 21 foot, minimum required is 30 foot, and where combined side yard setback is 43 foot, minimum required is 60 foot, be granted in accordance with the applications and sketches with amendments thereto, if any, as filed with the building inspector.
John?
Second.
Second.
Okay, we have a second. Mr. Porsche?
Vote?
Second.
No, vote.
Oh, aye. I'm sorry.
Okay, Mr. Zaweski?
Aye.
Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
Mr. Godzilla?
Aye.
And I vote aye, so your variance has been granted. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good night.
Have a great night.
Take care.
It's the new procedure.
I was thinking about something.
Whatever.
Heather, you want to?
Yeah, all right, so next up, we're going to take Appeal 2024-025 for Kelly Development Corp., 32 Pine Avenue, Aquebogue, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-113-2-92, Residence B40 zoning for the demolition and reconstruction of a single-family dwelling. Applicant requests variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-17, where proposed side yard setback is 5 feet, minimum required is 25 feet, and where proposed combined side yard setback is 19.5 feet, minimum required is 55 feet.
Good evening, Mr.
Your
Chairman.
attorney?
I am, yes.
Good.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Larry Davis, 175 Oak Street, Patchogue, New York, for the applicant. As the call of the calendar indicated, we're here seeking approval of a new house to replace a burned-down house that still exists on the property. The existing house that is there holds a 2-foot side yard. We're actually looking to better that side yard to a minimum of 5 feet. So that's about 150% difference between what is existing. It is in character with the general landscape of the neighborhood, I should say. There are 4 lots immediately contiguous to my client's property, and they all hold similar type setbacks. Many of the lots within the community are very narrow to begin with, and we're asking that the board approve this application, as there's no other way that my client can even come close to meeting the code, as the lot is only 50 feet wide, and the code requires a total side yard of 55 feet. So it's virtually impossible. It actually is impossible. So if the board has questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Have you gone before the CAC?
Not yet. We're waiting, taking this
Okay.
step first, and then we'll be going thereafter.
Okay, and Suffolk County Health Department?
We are going to probably have to do an IA system because it's a rebuild. So because it's more than 50% build, they are going to require us to put an IA system in and update that. So
Right.
The answer is yes.
Anyone else, any questions?
You're aware of the fact that you need the DEC approval also, as well as
We are
FEMA?
fully aware of
Because
that.
of the flood zone?
That's correct, yes.
Anybody else?
Anyone in the audience that wants to say anything?
Just a quick question for you.
Certainly.
I'm trying to read the plan. My eyes aren't that great. Is the house pretty much the same width or slightly narrower than the existing house footprint that's there? It's narrower and longer, right?
Little bit.
Yeah,
That's
so
why
you
we were able
improved the
to-
side setbacks from what they were. Okay.
Anybody else?
Anyone else? No Zoom?
All right.
We've
Mr.
got the
Chairman,
meeting.
Mr. Chairman, with regard to appeal number 2024-025, I move that the appeal of Kelly Dev Corp., 32 Pine Avenue, Aquebogue, SCTM number 600-113-2-92, Residence B40, RB40 zoning, for variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-17, where proposed side yard setback is 5 feet, minimum required is 25 feet, and where proposed combined side yard setback is 19.5 feet, minimum required is 5 feet, be granted subject to the following conditions: New York State DEC approval, Town of Riverhead CAC approval, SCDHS approval, as well as FEMA flood compliance. And this is in accordance with the applications and sketches with amendments thereto, if any, as filed with the building inspector.
Second.
A vote. Mr. Proschetta?
Aye.
Mr. Zawiski?
Aye.
Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo?
Right.
And I vote aye. So your variance has been granted?
Thank you very
Good luck.
much. You all have a good night.
Good night, Mr. Davis.
So we're going to go back to the first appeal listed on the agenda tonight, appeal number 2024-024, Michael Gengler, 159 Sunset Boulevard, Wading River, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-30-2-34.3, Residence B80 zoning for a proposed 12 by 24 accessory structure. Applicant requests variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-29A 1B, where proposed side yard abutting side street setback is 32 feet 6 inches, and the minimum required is 60 feet, and where proposed accessory setback to dwelling is 4 feet, and the minimum required is 10 feet.
Please raise your right hand. solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
So help God.
I do.
Please state your name and address.
Michael Gengler, 159 Sunset Boulevard in Wading River.
All right. Present you guys.
So we are in the midst of a 4-month house renovation in which this past year we had a severe flood that required us to reevaluate our living situation. And rather than move, we wanted to stay in the district. So we took on the challenge of doing this renovation. The driveway specifically on angle provides a slope that brought a significant amount of water into our basement. And rather than add dry wells and catch basins, we removed our driveway, or trying to move our driveway out of there, and we have a new driveway in the front of our house to defeat that. As a result of our renovation, we've converted our existing 2-car garage to extended living space, and as a result, our driveway ends at the end of our house. So we've lost all storage and equipment and all the things associated with 4 kids. So we needed storage, and so that's kind of changed the landscape of our property amidst this renovation.
How long you lived there?
This will be 16 years.
Is that the first time it flooded?
It would come and go. We tried everything from chimney to, window wells, and we've come to find out the culprit was the egress window seal had gone, so it was filling up the egress window and coming in through the house. So it kind of, like I said, forced us to reevaluate our driveway, and we did. We moved it to the front.
Sorry to hear it.
So, explain to me the garage that's going to be relocated. When was that built?
The original one on the print, I believe, was 1985. That's a slab structure. We're requesting it's more of a storage shed. It's not a fully functioning garage, so it's already got a
It says
subfloor.
garage to be relocated.
Yes, so relocated, the garage was put on the property as a overflow for storage, as we exceeded the amount of space that we had with regular storage. So it is presently on the property. It just needs to be moved, if you will, to its final resting
And the
place.
structure that's 14 by 22.
That was pre-existing, yes.
It has a letter of pre-existing.
Yes, it does.
Use.
Yes.
And I see that you're putting windows in it. Or there were windows.
There were windows in that one when we purchased the home.
And what are we going to use that for?
That one it's kind of, it's been a kid's playroom and a gym area as of late. It does store things. My wife works in there from time to time when we need to get out of the house, so.
So, what does the letter of pre-existing use say? What use that is? Because it just says frame built. I'm just trying to figure out.
Like I said, it was there when we moved in, but it was next to the pre-existing driveway, so they used it
And
for,
was it finished inside or was it finished?
when we had it, it wasn't finished.
Okay, so you finished the inside.
We did.
So, in this permit, which I haven't seen the permit
Mm-hmm.
itself, but did they ask you to finish it? Or did you ask them to finish it? Or you did it already and it's got to be approved?
We had done that already. It's
Okay.
already on there, yes.
So the building department's going to try to legalize it for you?
Legalize it as
So you're utilizing it as habitable space.
Yeah.
It has a certificate of occupancy
Yes.
for a garage, not habitable space.
okay.
So the conversion isn't a legal conversion,
Okay.
and that's a problem.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's in the permit application. What I'm suggesting is that you amend your application and include to have that interior space recognized. And if it needs electrical outlets that need to be inspected, that kind of thing needs to be done.
Okay.
Let's be safe about it.
Sure.
Because
Absolutely.
a lot of people, homeowners, do work without permits. And sometimes they get in trouble and they burn buildings down. Those things happen.
No, I'm in the midst of that renovation right now.
So we're gonna make sure that you get that done, right? So
Absolutely.
it would be smart to make an amendment to your building permit so that you don't have difficulty getting your CO later for the other alteration work.
Okay.
And we'll ask our help here, our administrative assistant, to make sure the building department knows about it, that you'll
Sure.
be coming,
Absolutely.
okay? So,
So you're going to come back, you're going to amend your application, you'll repost with the amended application, and then come back.
why does he have to repost it? It's in addition to.
Yeah, but he's got to advise the neighbors.
It's pre-existing structure, so why would he have to repost it?
Well, he's converting it to habitable space,
It was converted to habitable space,
not legally.
but you don't need to repost it. Why would you need to repost it?
Well,
Maybe look at it a little harder.
I will.
Thank you. I don't think it needs to be reposted, but anyway, I don't have any other questions. Mr. Chairman, is there anybody else, do you think, that wants to ask questions?
I don't
on
know,
the
I don't
board?
think there's anyone out there, and we have no Zoom, right, Heather?
No one on Zoom.
So we're looking for him to come back. We're gonna adjourn you for 2 weeks. Can you get this done in 2 weeks?
For the pre-existing or for the addition, the garage we have on the property?
Whatever we need to have done, right?
Yeah, it'll include both.
Okay.
It-
Because the one that was put on the property was for storage, and that's where we are with holding everything for our house. So it's already on the property. It just needs to be,
Legalized.
moved.
But you have a permit to do that.
Yes, I have a
That's
denial
the
letter. I've gone
variance.
through, yes, all that has been
But you don't
done.
have a permit for the interior space on the building next to it.
It's just, it's a structure,
We just need you to legalize that, so.
sure.
If you can get in there and get the permit application in, we'll continue on with this in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Is that fair enough?
So I need to amend,
You have to go in and amend your application. I do not believe you have to repost it, but I'm gonna leave that up to legal counsel and the building department.
You will need to update the date on your sign. So if the signs are still in good condition, you could just cross off the date and put the next date, which is October 10th. Should you need new signs, I can provide them.
I think with the rain, it was
Okay,
barely hanging on.
so I can prep new signs for you, that's fine.
So if you have any questions, you can either, tomorrow or Monday, whatever day you choose, you can either go to planning or you can come up to legal and we'll walk you through it. Because I could tell you're perhaps not sure, but we'll walk you through it.
I know you will. You're swell. They're very friendly. They just want you to make a little application amendment, that's all.
What's the next day?
So-
Heather?
October 10th.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we adjourn the appeal 2424 to October 10th.
October 10th?
Second.
All right,
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Frashetta,
Aye.
Mr. Zaweski.
Aye.
Mr. Barnes,
Aye.
Mr. Godzilla.
Aye.
And I vote aye, so you're all set. Just get that work done, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Michael. Thanks for coming in.
Okay, the last appeal we have is appeal number 2024-026, Burnquist, 55 Jacobs Place, Aquebogue, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-86-4-8, Residence B40 zoning, proposed addition, deck, above-ground pool, and existing shed. Applicant requests variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-15A1A, where accessory structures, pool, and deck in front yard not permitted. 301-15A1D, where shed in front yard not permitted, in the existing 2.4 foot from property line. And 301-17, where proposed side setback is 7.4 feet, the minimum required is 25 feet, where proposed rear setback is 16.4 feet, and minimum required is 60 feet, and where proposed impervious surface coverage is 39% and maximum permitted is 15%.
Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Please state your name and address.
Sure. Tracy Rivera, Tracy's Permit, 363 Terryville Road, Terryville, New York, 11776.
Okay, is
Yes.
that your case?
Sure. Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. I'm here representing Maya Fenquest at 55 Jacobs Place. Just want to give you a little history on the property. She purchased the property back in 2017 with the intentions on expanding it, not realizing the permits that were going to be needed. As many homeowners that purchase properties, they don't realize what they're going to get entailed with. Maya had reached out to me probably about a year and a half ago to discuss the property. And like every client I take on, we do a full round robin. We went and met with Andreas in the building department, told him what we were looking to do to see whether or not we would need any kind of Suffolk County Department of Health. And he had advised us that we did not need any sanitary permits. So there's no sanitary permit upgrades that are needed. We did have to apply for the Department of Environmental Conservation, which we have, and I had made that part of the application record that was submitted. That is permit number 1-4730-01946/000001. And that grant is for exactly the survey that you're seeing. We also went before the Conservatory Board, had a couple meetings back and forth with them. They had also approved the application that is before you today. So what we're looking to do is do a one-story addition that is, let me open up the survey so I can look at the exact size. We are looking to do a, hold on, 15 by approximately 50-foot wide addition, one-story addition. It's just going to be an expansion of living space, den only, as they've outgrown the house, and that was always their intentions on it. We're going to be looking to hold about a 7.5-foot side yard setback, which I had already advised the owner that when this is to take place, that we will have it staked out by a surveyor to make sure that we're not coming back before the board in case the addition is made a little larger. As you are aware, we already had an application that was before you this evening with Larry Davis that was in the community right in this area, requesting a 5-foot side yard where we needed to keep 25. I'd like to make that part of the record because it's very similar to what we're doing today, except we're not 5 foot, we're 7.5 foot. You already granted a 5-foot. I have a footprint, a little floor plan that was drawn out that I'd like to give up to the board, and I'd like to rattle off, just give me 1 second because I don't want to make multiple trips. I've also went around the surrounding areas, and we have 114 Meeting House Creek Road, which has a small side yard, 109, 96, 52, 102, 38, 37, 73, lots of ink, lots of pictures, right? 60 Pine, 37 Pine, I believe the application with Larry Davis and Kelly Development was on Pine, and 55 and 80 Pine. So these are all pictures I took in the area. Here's a floor plan to show you that it's just going to be a den. And I have a picture of the front of the house and an area on where the addition's going to be. I did, like I said, I did do my round robin. We're also before you, in case you need an aerial, I have an aerial as well. The other thing we're before the board for today is we are looking to propose a front deck off the front of the house. As you can see, this house is not your average house. And with the front deck, we're looking to put an above-ground pool. So we have that, and we're looking to legalize a little shed that's in the area. The DEC, who's usually very strict with lot coverage and worried about the area and negative impacts environmentally, have already approved this exactly as it is before you. I don't feel that it's a negative impact, as we have DEC approval, conservatory approval. There is no increase in bedrooms. It's just the den to increase living space for her family. Any questions?
Oh, anybody on the board here?
I'm just going to
Sure.
correct the reference.
Sure.
When you say the conservatory,
I see.
you were referring to the
Go ahead.
Conservation.
Conservation Advisory Committee.
Too many building departments, too many boards that go before, sorry, yeah.
That's quite all right.
Exactly, thank you,
Too
thank
many
you.
permit expediters.
I've been doing this for like, I don't know, I'm aging myself out right now. I've been doing this for over 30 years. So, yeah, so any questions that you may have?
No, if I just want to put on the record,
Sure.
because you mentioned it with respect to Kelly Development Corp.
Yeah.
To me, there's a slight difference there, because we went from 2 foot to 5 foot. There was an existing structure 2 foot off of there. So
Okay.
It wasn't a similar grant to that. That's really just for the record.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, even though it was, okay.
So have any of the neighbors seen the project?
Actually, there's a neighbor that's here that's in support of the application.
Is that the neighbor?
Yeah.
What a surprise.
Yes, we brought a neighbor that's in support of it, and everyone that, there were only 4 people we had to notify. There's not a lot of people in the area. This is more vegetated. It's not that little,
Does anybody want to speak against this, or?
Against it or for it?
I'm like, against it? Oh, I'm like,
Yes,
oh,
you
we need
can.
to go outside if you're against
You
it.
want to speak for it? Come on up, Rick.
You mean
Go ahead.
Richard?
No, it isn't.
Don't get,
Hey, that's
don't
a,
get too windy. Don't get too windy.
hey,
I mean,
raise that right hand. You solemnly swear
Yeah.
to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Help to God. Please state your
Amen.
name and address.
My name is Richard Nemchek. I live at 65 Jacobs Place, right next door.
sweet. So you'll be using the
ahead.
pool, I take it?
I would hope so. But, the neighborhood is slightly different than what you talked about at Pine. Everybody is closer on that street. This doesn't affect the proximity to other houses. I'm their exact neighbor. I'm the only one that can see their house from my house. I have no problem with this. I don't believe this will be visible by any other house either, except for when driving by for the pool, but there's nobody in the neighborhood that opposes this. I don't oppose it. It's going up against the house extension is going to be up against vegetation that is a triangle of about 50 foot by 50 foot maybe, and it can never be built upon. So it's not going to be infringing on any other house or person. It's going to be vacant land there. It's just, that can't be built upon. So anyway, I'm for it, and nobody else showed up, so I'm sure they're for it. Thank you.
Thank
Any
you.
questions?
You're a good neighbor.
Try to be. They're good neighbors. Thank you.
All right, there's no Zoom, so who's got the reading?
I submitted an aerial view too that depicts exactly what he's talking about, shows you how heavily vegetated it is and the land that it does affect that's not going to be
We were
built on.
there. We saw the vegetation.
I know you did.
Good thing we didn't go there at night.
I know,
We
right?
would have never found the house.
Yes.
But we're just kidding. It's a pretty house. I like it.
Who's got it?
I got it.
John?
Mr. Chairman, with respect to appeal number 2024-026, I move that the appeal of Maha Frunquist, 55 Jacobs Place, Aquebogue, STM number 600-86-4-8, Residence B-40, RB40 zoning for variances and/or relief from the Town Code, Chapter 301-15A1A, where accessory structures, pool and deck in the front yard not permitted, 301-15A1D, where shed in front yard not permitted, existing is 2.4 feet from the property line, and 301-17, where proposed side setback is 7.4 feet, and the minimum required is 25 feet, where proposed rear setback is 16.4 feet, and minimum required is 60 feet, and where proposed impervious surface coverage is 39%, and maximum permitted is 15%, be granted in accordance with the applications and sketches with amendments thereto, if any, as filed with the building inspector.
I second.
I vote Mr. Porsche,
Aye.
Mr. Zawiski,
Aye.
Mr. Barnes,
Aye.
Mr. Gazzillo,
Aye.
and I vote aye. So you
Thank
variation.
you. Sorry if I gave you too
Granted.
much paperwork. I would rather be over-prepared than under. Thank you very
Right.
much.
Good job.
Thank you. Good. All right. We have any minutes to approve?
Oh, yes, the minutes from September 12th, 2024.
May I have a second?
Aye. I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Good night.
And what else?
Next meeting date is October 10th, 2024.
October, so we need a motion to adjourn, right?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
October 10th?
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fine
everyone.
job, Mr.